You have tuned into the BearDown Corner with your host, Sergeant Holio. Hey everybody, this is the BearDown Corner. I'm Sergeant Holio. Let's get you caught up on some NFL this week. All right, so Eagles sign wide receiver Hollywood Brown, who played for the Kansas City Chiefs last year after coming back on a return deal. Adds a little bit more depth for the Eagles, who have been getting inquiries about A.J. Brown, but no serious tracks quite yet. Texans add tackle Wyatt Teller to a 2-year, $16 million deal. Former 3-time Pro Bowl lineman from the Cleveland Browns left this offseason to join, hopefully, a winning franchise. Carson Wentz has returned to the Vikings on a 1-year deal. Him, Kyler Murray, and J.J. McCarthy, I believe, are going to be in a 3-way battle for that quarterback position. And you have to give a fair shot to each one of them. Because honestly, Carson Wentz was a hell of a player back in his prime. You got Kyler Murray coming in at the prime ripe age of 28, trying to revitalize his career. And JJ trying to prove that first round pick they spent on him, was well worth it. But hey, either way, I don't care. I'm a Bears fan. To hell with the Vikings. Let's see what kind of clusterfuck they have at the quarterback carousel. Eagles trade safety Sidney Brown, who started 9 games of the 42 he played for the Eagles. The twin brother of Cincinnati Bengals running back Chase Brown is going to the Falcons to try and revitalize his career and become a starter beside Jesse Bates the third, I think is the hope there. Darius Slay, the longtime corner, has retired after 13 seasons, after stints with Detroit, Steelers. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. He's been around a few teams, but either way, stellar career, finishes off, and good luck to you in retirement, good sir. So does DJ Shark, the wide receiver who spent time with Carolina, Jacksonville, and multiple other teams, has called it after 7 seasons. So careers don't last long in the NFL. They don't. Christian Kirk has signed with the San Francisco 49ers on a 1-year deal where he will be complementing wide receiver Mike Evans and Ricky Parcell to kind of round out that wide receiver group. I don't know if they're going to be bringing back Juan Jennings anymore at this point. You have a plethora of receivers. You have a first-round pick and Parcell, who you hope evolves. So I think the Niners, this is their wide receiver room going into the season, which isn't looking too bad. It's been revamped as they needed. Last year, they were on goddamn guys that were bagging groceries. Devon Achane is not available for trade. I repeat, not available for trade. In a recent presser about a week ago, it was notified by the Miami Dolphins that, you know what, anyone else, give us a call about. But this man is a building block for us, as he should be. He's lit up the league since he came in 3 years ago. He's eligible for extension this year in his 4th year. That's a corner running back right there. That's a cornerstone franchise running back right there that they're trying to build around. And they've done it as best as they could, considering they have about like a third of their cap against in dead salary. So he is not available as teams have inquired. Now, to some of our bigger stories to finish off things, we have Jalen Waddle going from Miami to the Denver Broncos for the first-round pick in this year's draft, which honestly, it's not that bad of a trade at all. You get a complimentary number 1/number 2 receiver for sure in Jalen Waddle. You're giving away the 29th overall pick, like, big deal. You know what I mean? The Broncos can afford it right now. They have a bunch of cap coming into play. They're locking in this team. I like the way they're handling this organization. Jalen Waddle is probably going to get extended, hopefully, because honestly, he's a proven more receiver than your other young guys. Unless they suddenly take a magical jump, which I don't think they are, Courtland Sutton and Waddle are your guys going forward for at least the next few years. And in Seattle, world of the world champion Seahawks, they have exercised the 5th-year options of both cornerback Devin Witherspoon, and their wide receiver all-star JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba, as they are now in for at least the next 2 years. But wait, there's more. It's actually only the corner who's at least for the next 2. You guys have now locked up JSN till 2031 on the new massive 4-year, $168.6 million extension with $120 million guaranteed and $41.15 per annum annual. Okay, so here's how that works. He has 2 years left on his rookie contract, 4 years added. 2031 extension kicks in 2028, I believe then. 2027, 2028. Either way, you guys got your all-star receiver, as you should. He was the only consistent, really, last year. You had other players that were making plays, but he was always there. His route running is elite. This is great if you're a Seahawks fan and you're hoping to repeat as world champions, but there's 31 other NFL teams, and they're hot on your ass because they want that championship just as bad. But as that is it for us here at the BearDown Corner. I am Sergeant Julio. You can catch us live every Tuesday, 6 o'clock General Mountain, 8 o'clock Eastern, anywhere you get your podcasts, and on YouTube. Be safe, take care, and we'll see you here next time on the BearDown Corner.